Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be introducing myself and some of my businesses and what's upcoming up for my year 2019. This year has been a crazy year for me. I have gained a lot in knowledge, in respect, in perspectives, and I've also lost quite a couple of stuff, which I will get into details about that later. But first, let me get into a recap of this year. Number one was, of course, this year starting out was kind of a little bit tough for me. Over as the months went by, I I lost my best friend, which was my dad. And it kind of took a toll on me. I felt kind of empty because he left me. With the way I feel, I feel like he left me too soon. Other than that, I really saw different light to different things. I lost a lot of unnecessary people in my life. I felt like we're just there, but we're not there for me when I needed them the most. I really saw who my true friends were, and which really, gave me a new perspective to friendships and as well as family in a sense. I lost weight. I started doing a keto diet and I lost quite a lot of weight. And I also had a little something done. But I won't get into details about that yet. I, due to the furlough this year, I kind of did lose some work. Business was fluctuating. I was not focused like I used to be. Last year I was like, 2019, I was going to get my life together. That was a lie. When reality hits and said, girl, it's just like, what's that word people say? If you want to make God laugh, tell me your plans. So that was exactly what happened. I told God my plans and he was like, girl, no, you ain't ready for that yet. You need some growing up to do. And that's what he showed me. And I'm grateful for that. I want to look forward to relaunching back my lash line that I started, and it's Dorisa Lashed It. It was just a name that I thought about that really, I was looking for a unique name. That was what it was. And then when I looked it up, I researched it, and it was like it came off as it was a butterfly. So when I saw it, it was Paradarisa. And I was like, oh, Paradarisa. And I was like, oh, I want to do so much stuff with that, And then I was like, well, Paradarisa, like naming a lash line Paradarisa, it's going to sound kind of off. So I said, okay, maybe if I do use, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my phone because I'm going up the list of things that I wrote because I don't forget. So maybe if I do use the short form, it would really make sense to me. It might not make sense to a lot of people, but there are a lot of companies out here that for some people thought it was a joke and they've grown up. I'm not going to call a couple of names, but we all see those funny names of companies and we'll be like, what were they thinking? But now they're like a global thing and you call them to be like, oh, that business is worth da 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 da. So I'm just like, to me, I feel like my unique name kind of registers with me, and there's a story to everything, and like me telling you that story about Dorisa really means a lot to me because it was like basically like my baby, and still is my baby. It's a baby that I want to grow to like different things. First, I started off with my lash line because that's something I've loved since I was younger. I used to watch YouTube videos and like people would tell you how, they started wearing lashes, and some would be like, oh, you try like this, try like that. I remember my first lashes, I was in high school, and it was almost like senior year. It was senior year, and I was about to graduate, so I used to watch these videos, and I used to love lashes because I felt like lashes would bring a whole different things, like a whole different look and a whole different just a whole different look in a sense, yes, to a woman's beauty. Even if you have on makeup, you don't have makeup, especially I growing up with no lashes. My lashes are really thin and small, so I felt like, okay, for people like me, it'll be good for me to start something that I've loved since I was a little girl. And I've learned to it. And like most of my friends used to be like, oh my God, your lashes are so amazing. They're like, I can't wear it, but you look so dope with it, or you look so good with it. And then I was like, well, that's something that I've loved, and it's easy for me to come. And this beauty has always been my number one pet peeves. Even though my skin is not the best right now, but we'll get into that. That's gonna be in a whole nother different video about skincare, which I'm working on. And yeah, so I decided to start that company last year. It didn't take off the way that I expected it, which was fine, because I think that came from my fault not marketing as much as I could. But this year, going into next year, I want to change a different dynamic, because I was like, well, when I started the business, I just went head first, body first, everything first. I did not think about like, oh, I have to do my research. Oh, I have to think about marketing. I thought as soon as you have the business, you would just go ahead and just like boom. But I forgot that it's a lot of planning that's entailed into that, which over the year I've learned a lot of. And I feel like with me bringing this out again and starting from scratch and introducing to the world something that is passionate to me, as well as giving it to my viewers, sharing it with the rest of my friends, who's something that will be automatically amazing. Well, for me to you, that's my gift. However, besides the lashes, I plan in the future to do other stuff, but I want to start with the lashes now. And as time unfolds, things will come up. I love a lot of beauty products, and skincare also is. So coming up, if you have any suggestions on what you want me to talk about, I'm open to it. It could be a relationship, it could be food, it could be, being that I'm African, so we have different types of food. I know a lot of us are on here. It could be skincare, it could be, I don't know, finding out clothes that fit your body. It could be eating healthy, dieting. It could be a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just the type that I'm open to different things. It could be like, taking care of yourself as a woman, hygiene, anything, fruits eating, not fruit eating, but eating fruits. And like, I have a lot of stories I would like to share with a lot of people. And now is my time that I feel like I'm ready to just, show off who I am. I mean, right now things are getting great for me, and I feel like I'm in that space and mindset again to make whatever it is I've been keeping aside and putting a hold on into my reality. I have a lot of great personalities I could share with you guys. Just like fantastic stories that I deal with on a regular. Families, well, not a lot of family stuff, because you don't want to put your family out there like that, because some people might, I don't want to hurt no feelings. Other than that, just basic stuff. Anything you think of. I'm also working on my skin, because I feel like it's getting better. In the summertime, my skin was really terrible. Like, now it's getting better. I'm not having as much blemishes as I used to. Like, the scars are clearing off. I used a whole lot of different products, but however, like I said before, it's going to be a whole different video that we're going to talk about skincare, dieting, and like eating clean, and like anything else that you think could work for you as a woman, as losing weight. And yeah, so that will be my introduction for now. I look forward to more subscribers. I look forward to suggestions. I look forward to love from all over the world if I can. And yeah, that's about it so far. Well, thank you for watching. Have a great one.